Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome. I, Hafiz Hassan Idar Khan Ludi, in front of you and welcome you on the behalf of English in Institute. Today, I have come here for a very interesting discussion, and in this discussion, we have a very interesting question. The question is, how can one learn English? Before starting this discussion, I would like to say something about English. Being a Pakistani, our national language is Urdu, which is first language. If we learn other language except our national language, it is called second language. So English is second language for us. Therefore, we should have command our English language to be successful. So today I have some guests for this discussion. First of all, I would like to warmly welcome them and thank you so much for your presence. So first of all, let me introduce. First of all, I would like to introduce Ms. Zainab Sumro, and next to her, Ms. Roxar, and in front of them, Ms. Kashaf and Ms. Asma. So let's start this discussion. Yes, Miss. First of all, I would like to ask this question to Ms. Zainab Sumro. Yes, Ms. Zainab, what do you think? How can one learn English?
Yes, Mr. Hassan, thank you for giving me this opportunity to answer this question. So, firstly, a main component to consider and which I prefer, I would like to share with you progressive mindset. So, what is progressive mindset? Like it is said that positive mindset makes you and negative mindset breaks you. Mean progressive mindset is that when you have decided your targets and after that you have persistence on that targets and then so no one can distract your mindset. It is also observed that if your intention is powerful, so your action will be powerful. And when your action will be powerful, so as far as I am concerned, your consistency will be maintained when you have progressive mindset. Whenever you have progressive mindset, so your consistency will be maintained and even so your consistency will be maintained. So progressive mindset is an essential component that's shaping the personality of an individual even for the challenging. So you should always be always challenging and the competitive. So even for the challenging, your inner and outer strength, never consider yourself that who is surround you and who is challenging you. So you will have progressive mindset. Even you must have progressive mindset. Either you can learn English or you have any target, so you must have progressive mindset.
Thank you so much, Ms. Zainab, because it is a very important thing for if you want to learn English, progressive mindset. If your mindset is clear, then you can learn anything. So it is a very, very common and plays a key role in learning any language. Now, that the same question I would like to ask Miss Ruxar. Yes, Miss Ruxar, what is your opinion about this question that how can one learn English?
Thank you so much, Mr. Hassan, to giving me opportunity to speak on a question, to answer the question. So, as far as English language is concerned, or any language is concerned, grammar plays a vital role. It is very essential to learn a grammar. If one knows about the grammar, so he or she will be more confident, because grammar provides you structures and tenses and different uses which you can utilize in your daily communication, and it's give you a proper idea to communicate with others. You use different structures and to communicate with others. You don't need to follow just one way to speak. Grammar not only helps you to grammar not only helps you in speaking, but it also helps you in your writing. When you are writing something officially, or when you are writing any essay and application or letter, so you will need grammar at that time too. One must have knowledge about grammar. If you don't know the grammar, so you will commit mistake, which will show your bad impact on your listener or your reader. So you must have knowledge about the grammar. There are different language are spoken by the people in this present era, and all have their own grammar. If one wants to learn any language, so they just only need to follow the grammar. because grammar give you a proper mindset to communicate your idea, to share your views with others. If one doesn't know the grammar, so he will not able to speak fluently. Nowadays everyone wants to speak English fluently. For that purpose you must have a good command on a grammar. If you have a good command on your grammar, so you will speak fluently. If you don't know the grammar, so you will have to face shame in front of your audience, or it will not look good in front of your audience. It is according to me that grammars have a very vital role in our conversation or in our English language.
Thank you so much, Ms. Ruxar. You have discussed a main aspect of this language, because if you want to learn any language, not for just English, if you want to learn any language, so you have to be aware about grammar, because grammar is a backbone. Without grammar you cannot speak, you cannot understand the person what do you want to say. So grammar, it's a very important thing for this. Now I would like to ask this question to Miss Kashyap, that what she think about how can one learn English. Yes, Miss Kashyap.
Okay, so everyone has his or her points, as they both have given their points. So if I have to describe mine, so I would say practice or general communication is really essential to learn in English. Because first of all, we must know what is English. English is just a language, and like other languages. So if you are learning any language, not English, so you must need practice. English is not just about coming to any coaching and just attending the classes. No, you can't learn any language unless you must practice. You must use those vocabulary, those grammar uses in your practice. So I think practice makes a man perfect, not only in just language, not only English. Everything in our world requires practice. If a person is learning to ride a bike, must need practice, practice, then repeat. And if a girl is uh, s- learning cooking, so must she must need practice and then same repetition. So I think every learning just requires two things: practice and repeat, practice, repeat. So I think we can learn all the theories and words, but to speak well we must practice regularly. By practicing, by using those vocabulary words in our daily life, we can easily learn English. Practice makes a man perfect. So that's all what I have to say.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kashyap. You have discussed a very strong point, because practice needs everything. Because without practice, you cannot do anything. For example, I am Hafiz al Quran. So I would like to give you the example of Quran. If I did not repeat or revision of Quran, so how can I recite, or how can I perform namaz or tarawih if I cannot able to revise the Quran? Because it is a rule, it is a rule. We have a lot of rules in this society, in this system, in this world. So there is a rule: revision and practice. Without practice you can't be survive. So I have the last one guest, Miss Asma. Miss Asma, what do you think, how can one learn English?
So, in my point of view, anyone can learn English by listening and a good environment. And a good environment of English. Like if I talk about myself, I used to stuck. Used to stuck like in every single sentence I couldn't speak fluently, but right now I can speak well. Cause of good environment, cause of listening podcasts, teachers and videos on YouTube, that it plays a key role. That if you listen something, so you can easily adopt. If you adopt, so you can try to speak. And you, when you try to speak, so it is a vital role that you can easily speak. So you should learn English by listening. It is a very important thing that uh, if I talk about our childhood, Since our childhood, we listen thing, we see environment, and we see each and everything. Then we can understand what is going to happen and what is happen, and what the other person speak. Then we adopt, then we speak as like that. If we listens the thing, if we listen the thing, so we learn. And when we learn, so we can easily speak. So it is also a key role to speak and learn English. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Asma. You also discussed the very main point because the listening is everything. As you discussed that when we were a child, so it is a very good example, by the way, because what have we learned? First of all, we have learned our language, our mother tongue, from our home, and we don't know when we grow, so we don't know how to write, how to give the examples, but we can speak because of listening. So it is a very main point. Thank you so much. And now I would like to ask one more question to you: that how can we kill our fear, public speaking fear? How can we kill? And I would like to say something that to you. Okay, kindly share your experience. If you have any experience about this, so kindly share your views. So first of all, in this question, I would like to say, Miss Kashaf, please share your views about how to kill public speaking fear.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to say thank you for giving me an opportunity to answer the most fascinating question. So I think how to kill public fear. So I think first of all, to understand, to answer this question, I would like to ask one question, which is, what is fear? Fear is nothing. Fear is just an abstract noun which is just out of our senses. So I think to overcome fear, to overcome stage fear, firstly we must understand that fear is nothing, and we can kill our fear by developing confidence, to by knowing few steps. First of all, we must understand that stage is not gonna harm me, and the teacher or any professor who is calling me is not going to do any bad thing, any bad action to me. He or she just wants me to develop my skills. So by understanding these things, by getting these things, we can little by little and step by step we can overcome our fear. Because I would say that fear is not anything which we can completely get rid of, but at least we can just reduce our fear by trying. And how can we kill our public fear? By starting speaking. And how can we start speaking? By starting our friends, by speaking with our friends, with our family. And the best stage to speak well is our classroom is the best environment which can develop our skills. So I think we can easily get rid of our fear by starting speaking. At least we must start little steps, because as we all know, little by little we can be better at our fear, to reduce, to overcome our fear. Because fear is not a thing which can completely which we can completely get rid of. So that's all what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Kashyap. You have explained very well how to kill her fear. Now, the same question I would like to ask to Mr. Zainab Sumro. Ms. Zainab Sumro, what do you think? How can one kill the public speaking fear? Because it is normal, it is common nowadays. Anybody cannot be come in the class or not participate in the class or anywhere. Not in the class. If we talk about generally, so nobody has this one like that confidence that he or she can directly say, yes, I want to come and I want to do this. Why? And what do you think? Would you like to share your experience?
Yes, Mr. Hassan, thank you for giving me again opportunity to answer this question. Yes, the main factor which I observe in the majority of the people, they feel fear while public speaking. What it happens with them, because they have already planned in their mind errors. Means they have mindset. They have proper mind. They have don't proper have mindset. Mean I don't have stamina to speak in front of the people, therefore it's my weakness, I'm not able to speak in front of public speaking. Therefore do you do because of bad expectations of results, and the main reason, the symptoms of the public speaking fear, because the body temperature goes reds up and the heart rate goes up and the perspiration starts. So firstly we must get the actual sense of solution. We must work on the errors where I am committing mistakes. We must focus on worth or words rather than the overthinking and expectations. If I share my experience of learning experience, so when I didn't know the which kind of component should I have apply in my journey, but with the passage of time when I rectify my errors, do you do progressive mindset, because progressive mindset always gives you positivity to implement on your errors. So today I am here in front of you, I am able to speak English fluently just because of progressive mindset. You must follow the progressive mindset. You must implement on your errors rather than overthinking bad expectation of result. Mean when I commit this mistake, so what people think about me? No, just you must work on your errors where I'm committing mistakes. So you must follow this trick with progressive mindset so you can also learn English and you can kill your fear while public speaking. Thank you for all.
Very good. Thank you so much, Ms. Zainab. Now, as they discussed about how to kill our fear, so I think so. If we apply this thing in our daily life, so we can easily kill our fear. Because even though I don't know about this thing that they have discussed until so far, so it is a good thing. Or I am also improving myself. So now I would like to ask the same question to Miss Asma. Yes, Miss Asma, what do you think about this?
Thank you so much for giving me the chance. But so I want to say the same thing that as Ms. Zainab said, like overthinking. People shouldn't overthink about that. If they speak in front of people, they will scold. Like if the person who thinks that, what will people think? If the person think, so what will the people think? So it's their job to think about useless thing. Leave them. Believe in yourself and speak. You can do each and everything by believing yourself. If you have a practice, so you can speak. And you just why are you losing your confidence in front of people? They will not beat you, they will not scold you. They are just a public. They will not say any kind of thing. Just believe in yourself and speak. And it is a very good thing to kill your fear by believe in yourself. If you have a belief in yourself, so you can easily speak in front of people, and you can easily kill the fear of public speaking. Thank you.
The good one. It is good one. Now, without wasting our time, now I would like to directly ask the same question to Miss Ruxar. Miss Ruxar, what do you think? How can the one public speaking fear remove from us? How can we? Because it is a very common thing nowadays, as I have discussed. It is very common. So, and I would like to also ask you that if you have any experience, you want to share any experience, so kindly share the experience, your experience.
Thank you so much, Hassan, to give me opportunity again. The question is that how can we kill public speaking fear? So according to me, that you can kill it by your confidence. Now here the question is arise: how can we build our confidence? So you must have proper information. What will you speak or what are you going to do in front of your audience? So you must practice whatever you are going to do. You perform drama or you are going to perform any speech or deliver any speech or anything, whatever you want to do, you must practice it before, because practice give you a proper mindset that what should I do or what shouldn't I do. After that, you must have knowledge or information regarding your topic. If you have knowledge or if you have information regarding your topic, so you can easily communicate with your public. You will not feel any kind of fear. You are much confident at that time. So for this thing, I suggest everyone that they need to do practice. And after now here another question is arise that if something will assign if someone assign you something on the spot, so what will you do? According to me, In that situation, share your personal experience regarding the topic. What is your personal views? In this way you can easily communicate with your public. uh, Hesitation or feel fear or perspiration are normal thing, they are natural. Everyone has to face this thing in front of audience, but sometimes some people overcome from these things easily and some not. The reason is that they have the people who will speak in front of public or who are able to speak, they have confidence, they practice, they know that no one, as they my partner said, that no one will harm you, no one will give you any kind of harm. You just need to have you when you stand there, so start thinking about your topic. When you follow these steps, so maybe you will overcome from your fear, and public wants to listen you. They want something new from your side. They are your listener and they want their speaker to convey a message, to they want learn something new. So whatever you are going to speak, you must keep in your knowledge that I have to convey some knowledge which have impact on it, which will change their life if you motivate them or you are perform anything. So be positive, don't think negative. If you think negatively, so you thing will go worse. Think positive, it will create a good impact of yourself on your audience. And if I talk about myself, as Hassan asked what is your experience, so when I came in this center, so I was not able to speak properly because I didn't practice. As Kashyap said, if you do practice, so you will speak. Now we are speaking due to the practice and due to the grammar. Sometimes we need to command on both things, grammar plus conversation and plus listening. These all the thing will play a essential role, and you will be a good speaker by these things. It is from my side. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, guest. You all have shared the very interesting thing. So, in the end, I just want to say that English is not just language. English is a language of science. English is a language of aviation. English is the language of diplomacy. English is the language of tourism. So, knowing English can be open the door of golden doors for you. It is a good opportunity. If you have this kind of opportunities, kindly apply that and get that. So in the end, I very thankful to my guests. Thank you so much for your presence. And in the end, I just want to say, may you be blessed with happiness and joy. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.